Athletes Lives Network exclusive interviews. Today our guest is star basketball player, assistant athletic director, East Chicago Central, Anton Pete Williams. What's going on, Pete?
What's happening, Carl? How you?
Doing good, man. I want to thank you for being on the website, man. It gives us an opportunity to get to know you better. Your past accolades in basketball, what you're currently doing now, and what kind of advice can you give for athletes who may one day be in your shoes? So first question is, just give us a little history about who you are growing up in the city of EC.
Not born in East Chicago, but definitely raised here.
Okay.
Born in Selma, Alabama. Came here when I was about 5 to 6 months old. So other than being birthed here, East Chicago is my hometown. This is all I know is home. Grew up here. All my uncles and cousins, Johnson family, known nationwide around here in East Chicago, from Delmar to Carlos, Eugene, cousin Terrence, all of them athletes here at Central High School or Roosevelt for somewhat, which was Carlos' first year, was here at Central High School when it was opened in '87. That's my family. Those are my roots. Bleeth is red, white, and blue, man. It's Cardinal pride here. Nothing like it. Played here for 4 years. Sophomore year, played on that 92 team with Coop and Lonzel, A. Brown, Maurice Billers that went to the semi-state, lost to Lafayette. Jeff was on that team as a sophomore. Came back my junior year. Started on the team with Wayman Upshaw and Trey Buggs, that's the point guard. Vaughn played the 2 or the 3, and I started as well with the. We had that Williams connection with myself, Dante Williams, and Craig Williams. First time we had 3 Williamses on the team at the same time, but I had an excellent senior year. Couldn't have asked for nothing more other than winning that 4 overtime game against Valparaiso. But legendary Coach John Todd, played for him. Love him to death, dearly. Rest in peace, Coach Todd. Taught me a lot about the game of basketball, taught me a lot about man to man. That's pretty much it. With Central High School, after graduating here in '94, went on to Kankakee Community College, graduated there with a liberal arts degree. Played 2 years there, two times going to the region championship games. 1 year we won it, the second year we lost to John A. Logan. Finished in the top as one of the top assist guys at Kankakee. Darrell Connors just broke my record. I actually broke Mark Atkins from Gary Westside record. I tied Mark Atkins with 7 threes in a game, in one game at Kankakee. Played there for 2 years. After graduating there for 2 years, I went on to NAIA School, Division I, Lindsey Wilson College in Columbia, Kentucky. Went to the NAIA National, to the tournament, won out of the 2 years. My junior year, we went. Lost in the second round. Started all 4 years in college. Had a great basketball career. At that time, I realized that I didn't want to play anymore. Had a couple chances to go overseas and play professionally, but decided to come back and raise my son, which is now a senior here at Central High School. So that's roughly a little bit about me.
All right. So let's kind of backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
Growing up in Chicago Central, what early influences did you have in the game of basketball?
You know what? Our biggest influences was us. I tell my son all the time, my most memorable moments was when we were able to play at the cage or play behind 151 against the guys like Chevy Sneed, Arthur Pollard, Tony Harris, those kind of guys, man. Mark Irvin. We used to get to play against them type of guys. That's how we got tough. That's how we were able to compete at our level so high, because we got to play against those guys in the summertime. And trust me, they didn't take it easy on you.
No. What peers did you grow up with who was maybe better than you at the time, or you know who you wanted to beat?
You know what? My biggest competition, I ain't gonna say competition, but the person that I wanted to simulate in my game was my cousin Delmar. Delmar was a big influence to me about first person ever to teach me how to play the game of basketball. We knew how to play basketball, but to learn the game from a whole different perspective. Before I went off to college, it was one thing Delmar told me, because I was a slasher. I was a guy that can get to the basket, dribble, want to try to dunk on somebody. That was my type of game. But as I got older, Delmar was like, man, you only 6 foot. Who you gonna go in college when they 7 foot and try to dunk on somebody, or you guarding a 6'5" guy? You got to learn how to shoot the ball. So ever since he told me that my junior year, I concentrated on my outside shot, on how to be able to create a shot for myself, to get a jump shot to go down. And for some reason, I turned from my freshman and sophomore years to trying to be a dunker to my junior and senior year, learning how to shoot the ball. So I learned that from my cousin Dale, man. Big ups to you, Dale.
As everybody know, the city of Chicago is known for basketball. Give us a little brief history on the competition of playing at Cary Gosh and also at Westside Junior High School.
See, I didn't play at Cary Gosh. I left Cary Gosh, man. I left Cary Gosh in the 4th grade. I ended up playing my 5th and 6th grade year at Lincoln Elementary School. 2 times citywide champion at Lincoln. There's a lot of Calumet boys didn't like that, man. I never forget, man, my 6th grade year, we was playing against Wayne Jones, Steve Reese, Kevin Dotell, all my homeboys, man, all my homeboys I had on my team. Angel Manfredi, the legendary boxer from East Chicago, was on my team. Rest in peace, Tavares Flanagan was on my team. Gary Moores was on my team. I had a bunch of the Harbor guys on my team, man, and they really they embraced me. They embraced me. But my heart and my spirits was with East Chicago. With Calumet. But when we got on the court, man, we beat Wayne Jones and them in that championship game. We beat them in that championship game, man. And believe it or not, Carl, you won't believe this. My boys told me I couldn't come to Calumet no more after I beat them, man. But then I had my cousin Eugene Johnson was like, man, y'all can't mess with him. He's still y'all homeboy. He just beat y'all that day. But yeah, we beat them, man. We beat them 2 out of the 3 games we played. We played them 3 times. We played them once at Lincoln. We beat them. They beat us at Cary Gosh, and then we beat them at a neutral site at Washington L. So we won the city championship. So
wow,
my boys, they gonna give me grief about this one, but we hoot all over there at Lincoln Elementary, baby.
All right.